What is up, my brothers and sisters? It's your boy Juice. Um, a lot of earthquake energy. Um, I'm seeing a lot more earthquake lights. You know those balls of light that fly around that I'm always catching? They're not UFOs. It's not UFOs, and it's not space rocks either. It's basically electricity and radiation, magnetism, etc., etc. It's basically energy. It emits from the ground. I mean, it can emit anywhere at any time. It can literally emit in the middle of your living room or wherever you are as you sit or watch this. Um, it happens all the time in rooms that I'm in. Like I'll see like flashes of light. For a while, I was seeing like sparkles. It almost seemed like somebody was taking a picture of me and I wasn't looking, and I was like, "Hey," right? And I look up, and there's like nothing there. I mean, it can be from the tiniest little ball of dust, that's how small it could be, to a big old ball of electricity. And that's what that is. Um, to me, this is just theory, but to me, it is spiritual energy. I can't verify that. I've taken enough videos to prove that ball electricity is real and possible. I see the paths that it travels when I go for walks out in the woods because you can tell by the dirt and the mud. It's fulgurite. Now, it's not necessarily the electricity striking the ground like a lightning bolt, but it is a form of like static and electricity that is happening because the dirt will turn into like these noodles. It'll like try to climb on the grass, the plants, and it's not exactly fulgurite because it didn't strike the ground, but it's close enough to the ground that the dirt is reacting to the electricity. So with that being said, there's a lot of energy going on here, earthquake energy. Because really what it is there's so much energy in the ground from the sky to the ground. I mean, the other day, well, actually, it was a couple of weeks ago. I'd say months now, pretty much the last time it rained. But I've only seen it in videos. As far as YouTube, and what I'm talking about is electricity, like lightning coming from the ground to the sky, not from the sky to the ground. And when I saw that, I'll tell you what, that made me pucker up. It made me think, I'm not going to play around with these storms. I'm going inside. And I'm surely not going to go out there and test the creator either, because the Almighty will let you know that you are not in control, that you have no control. It can happen spontaneously at any time, anywhere. Excuse me. So, what I wanted to get at too is I've been seeing on the news that, as far as I'm concerned, it's just Houston. But I'm sure there's many school districts that are planning on doing this. And what they're doing is they're getting rid of the librarian at your schools. And so basically, they're getting rid of the library. Now, the library will be there, but they're just not going to have a librarian to recommend, have the knowledge of books, how this works, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I think librarians are crucial. So getting rid of librarians and just like the general knowledge of a library is important. Okay. Books are important. All this digital information I don't like because I don't trust it. And the reason being is because when it comes to books, it has been written. Okay. I don't care if it's like a story. I don't care if it's about Hogwarts. I don't care if it's about the ring and trying to melt the ring. I don't care what it is. It's been written. It cannot be changed. Why do you think the Nazis had book burnings? Because it was written and they wanted to destroy that. Okay? With that being said, you can change what's on the internet. That's why I kind of don't trust like ancient texts and books in like apps, or like, because I feel that like it can be changed. And when you do that, even the most crucial, simplest word can crucially change the narrative or the context of what these ancient texts are trying to tell us. Even simple words and translations can change the whole aspect of the entire thing because the context can be taken wrong. So back to education. To me, what they want to do by getting rid of the librarian and all that, they want to use the library as a place for the bad students to be in. Okay? And from there, they'll basically join class through virtual learning. So if you're a bad kid, you're going to get put in the library and you get to learn with the class through virtual learning. So basically, the bad kids will be in the library watching from a computer screen and just not being a part of the class. Okay? To me, that's a psyop. To me, that's a way to make reading and the library look like a place of punishment. In other words, to learn and have free thinking and creativity is looked as frowned upon. So technically, this can go two ways. One way, learning will be looked at as punishment. Two, the bad kids will be the most educated people because they will have the free thinking and the creativity surrounding them. I mean, you've got all these books, right? You know what I mean? So, when I was young and in school, we had like a day of the week where we went to the library. Okay. I found it to be awesome. I thought it was interesting. I mean, just looking at the books, just like looking, I mean, like trying to pick out a book, like I thought it was the coolest thing. And yeah, so to me, it's more of making learning look like a punishment. You know what I mean? Like, who, nobody really reads. They do, but it's on a screen. They do, and it's not the best information. In a book, you cannot destroy what has been already written. Things have been changed, yes. Science changes all the time. But to have that free thinking and creativity, how can you go wrong? To me, that's important. It's crucial. And to me, that's a way of just getting rid of your free thinking and your creativity. So, I don't know. Juice for out. Blessings and strength.